Hey folks, Dave here in Studio B, doing a little cutting tonight, cutting of corners tonight. No, not like scrimping. I'm actually cutting the corners here for my cards here for the coaches. I think I like them better with the corners cut. I don't know. What do you think? So we got the printed ones here, and then the corners cut. I think it kind of looks like an American Express card now that I look at it. But I'm going to cut some corners here tonight. Just jumping on early here for a few minutes, see if anybody wants to talk, because I am working tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. I'm at two rinks. Saturday, I'm at two rinks. So I won't be talking to anybody for quite some time, at least on my channel here. So I figured I'd jump on and say hi, see what you guys are doing. I know I want to get on early tonight because I know some other people are coming on here shortly, but I'm trimming my corners here. Again, never leave home without we get American Express and we get MasterCard. And then we go, oh, Raymond, what's going on, Raymond? Yeah, I went to call you today. And every time I picked up the phone, something happened. Yesterday, I was out at lunch and I had no signal. There's a couple of places that we go. That as soon as you walk in the front door, they must have a zapper because you get zero cell, like zero. So this was fun. We had Sean Gruden and we had Doak Slocum. Those are the coaches we used the other day. Sean Gruden and Doak Slocum. Some of the names here are pretty darn funny. I got a Nail Nedura. Nedura. I don't know, I guess you could call them what you want, but they're kind of fun here. Brian comes by. Hi, Brian. Is this corner rounder is like one of the best things. I round a ton of corners when I get stuff. I just do. I like how this works. So Ray over here, and then Brian coming in. Again, I'm just gonna chomp this up here for a few minutes, say hi, then I gotta crash. Boy, I tell you, I'm at one rink tomorrow at 5:45 in the morning. Then I gotta fly out after I get some work done and be up in New Hampshire for a 3 o'clock game and a 6 o'clock game. So I'll be at one rink at 6 a.m. and another rink at 6 p.m. Fun times. Deb Garrity is the coach I'm working on right now. There's some fun names. This must be one of the fun things that Keith and Sam do over there. Is come up with funny names for their fictional stuff. And I got to print out the Christmas theme that they did too. That looked like it was kind of fun. This guy Moon Means. Moon means. What does the moon means? I don't know. The moon means something. So that's what it is. I should be having an unboxing video next week with some things that I ordered. Wink, wink. I'm not going to give it away. You guys probably all know what it is anyway. One of my favorite new games here is what we played last night, Football Fury. So I have 4 teams, and I printed out the coaches, and I love things like this. This kind of reminds me a little bit of APA. So that way, see how you got the rolls here. So you got the white zone and the orange zone, and you roll the dice, and that gives you your play. So this is kind of a solitaire thing. I really like this, and because not you got to get different plays with different coaches. Some coaches are pass heavy, some coaches on defense are gotcha heavy, and I just like how you're not going to get this. The game chart has that field and it's got generic play calling, which is fine. But I do like having the coaches here that gives it a little bit of variety. Not every coach will call an audible. Most do, but some don't, I think. But it adds so much to the game. It kind of reminds me of the defensive play cards in APA, where it gives you that little bit extra, and it's just not everything's going to be the same. And I don't like things that are always the same. So these coach cards are perfect for what I'm looking to do in this game. Because I'm having some fun. Even Juckett had fun last night. Juckett, he did a video today talking about cards and dice, and I think that was maybe spawned a little bit from the game last night that we played here, because he was rolling the dice, and I was moving the parts around here on the table, and it was a pretty good time. We had a fun time. We chatted with people. Yeah, we got crazy at the end. We ran up the score because we could, and the other team just couldn't stop all the tries. So we were going and beating them up. I think we ran up 61 points on the Hombres. their coach probably got fired after that. But it is fun having these coach cards here. I really like that. That was ingenious. The idea that you're going to roll the dice in a a two is not always going to be the same. It's going to be a little bit different. And I think these are coming out pretty good. What do you think? Rounded corners? I think they're coming out pretty good. I bought this a long time ago, and I've got so much use out of it. Every night, I think I did that the whole 79 payoff pitch season when I printed it. And I added the logos and the colors, and I rounded all the corners, and it just come out so nice. That's one of the best print and play projects I ever did. It took me a long time. I think I was using Photoshop for that, and I'm still not that good with Photoshop, but at least I got through it. But I rounded all those corners, made those look nice, and I'm still playing that season. That 79 season. I did like that. Might be time to empty this here. Because what happens is the little nubs, they fall inside here. And sometimes they get stuck. And if you get too many of them here and the thing fills up, it just kind of clogs. Rob comes by. Hi, Rob. I'm just kind of rounding some corners here tonight before I hit the sack and begin my, busy day. I'm going to try to stay up and watch some of the play show tonight. Keith was advertising there, so we'll see what they talk about on that tonight. I think it was I think it was the second season fictional league. What was it? Football America they're talking about. So it's going to be interesting to see what they get going on with that. So I'm not a big fictional guy, but this is perfect. This right here, this is perfect for fictional. Drew and Schuler. I got Putt Hub. So these names are great. Putt Hub, Drew and Schuler. It's just fun. It is. And, it is going to be Football America tonight. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I'll put that on. I'll listen in and see what's going on with that. I think that's 2 hours from now, so I'll have plenty of time to curl up in bed. I put it on my phone. I just listen at night, and that way there I can kind of crash to it. All right, yeah, about halfway. I'm making pretty good time here as I cut these out here. I saw someone was unboxing a 1958 APA football today, and he's going to be playing Jim Brown, of course. And there's a few other guys that I was surprised I knew that play. Let me swap hands here. Surprised there's a few other guys in 58 that I was aware of. Couldn't tell you their names now, but some of them were on TV. A lot of them were on TV after. That's how I recognize a lot of them, either from TV commercials or being on Johnny Carson and things like that. Yeah, I think these are coming out better. Like I said, the rounded corners just make them look so sleek. It really does. And Rob says he's pro seasons all the way, not anti-fictional, but just not my thing. I'm the same way. I mean, every now and then I don't mind a little bit, but you really you have to buy into that whole universe and give it the time to get into it. Then you have to try to, sell that to other people. Now it is kind of neat that, like Heat Shockley might be undefeated, but that only means something to me, whereas, if I said Kyle Yastrzemski hit a home run, everybody can relate to that, So Philip comes by. Hi, Philip. I'm just rounding my corners tonight real quick, just jumping on to say hi because the next 2 nights I am working like a lot. I think next weekend I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 5 games on Sunday. I'm going to be junk. I'm going to be junk. Oh, man. What's the point of rounding corners? It looks nice. It's a little more cleaner. I'll compare a couple of the cards here in a second. I just think they look cleaner. It gives it a little bit more distinguished edge. So if I take, I get these 2 guys here, and I can see those here. You see how it looks more like a credit card. I think the corners don't get damaged as much. I know. I just think it's a sharper looking card. When I compare the 2 here, I just think it's a sharper looking card. Take a look at the Blues here. See the Blues? I just think that with the corners rounded, it just gives it a little bit more. That's just me, you know. And Ray says it strengthens the corners. Yeah, it might actually do that. It takes away the corners. That's what it is. So when the corners are gone, you don't catch on things. It's a little sleeker. It kind of reminds me of an apricot when they're cornered. I think it's a cleaner cut than just having the corners sticking out over here, because the corners will catch on things. Although sometimes it's easier with the corners to try to I was going to say try to pick them up sometimes. Now, if you think about it, both Appa does all the corners in all their games, and Hockey Bones does the cards too. If you order the cards from drive-through, they're all cornered as well. I believe they are, and it's just a nice sharper look. So again, American Express. This is Dan Dangerfield. Don't leave home without it. And Philip Reynolds is already talking about Christmas. Imagine that. It's September 19th. We're not even into October. We haven't even hit Halloween yet, and Philip Reynolds is talking about Christmas. Is that a holiday violation? That could be a chat room holiday violation. You just can't talk about Christmas now. It's not even Black Friday. At least get us to October before we talk Christmas. At least. Mungo Jerry comes by. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, and here's Philip. What am I going to tell my daughter to get me for Christmas? Come on. All right, so he says, what does he want? History maker baseball seasons, maybe. And soccer blast. Got some good ideas here. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing this year. Last year, I think I had my wife get me payoff pitch. I think she got me payoff pitch and something else. And of course, I had to, give her the site, but I'm pretty sure that I got some payoff pitch last year for Christmas. Again, it's kind of a weird thing because you got to tell her, hey, get me this in this season and the whole bit, So, but we did do that last year. She did the same thing with me. She's like, hey, get me this, get me that. I'm like, I don't know what it is. So just tell me where it is and I'll get it and you can open it and have a fun time, Rob says it'll be the Xmas if the U.S. Canada exchange rate gets way more favorable. Nice. That was one of the things people talked about on the last show. We talked about, if you come into money, a lot of people like, I wouldn't care about shipping. I would be ordering games and seasons, and that wouldn't matter, Philip says baseball is option one. Is that your favorite? Sport, Philip, is baseball? Is that the one you like to play? Do you guys have a question for you guys here? Do you have a favorite sport, but it might not be your favorite to play? Like here on the tabletop or on the computer? Do you have a sport that maybe that you'd rather play? It's like, I love this sport, but I don't like playing it as much. And this other sport I do like a little bit better. Maybe. Oh, this is the generic offense here. I saw that. They got a generic offense and generic. See, it's just kind of generic. There's no team name there. So Philip says baseball and soccer are kind of tied. I never get into soccer. I played it a lot as a kid, and I watched it on TV a lot as a kid. I remember watching Schumacher play goalie for Germany. He's the only guy I know. But I never really get into it that much. I just found that watching hockey and football, there was just so much excitement happening all at once. In soccer, it just felt like there was you have to enjoy all the non events. I don't know what the word is happening. There's a lot of stuff that happens in soccer that just it's it's soccer. Hockey, the puck's always in motion. The guys are going so fast. It just in football, it's like you get the reset, get your breath, and then boom, you have the play, and it's all exciting for 5 or 10 seconds, and you catch your breath. So, and soccer is just kind of like ball goes out of bounds, and it's a slower pace, and when the guy rushes up the field, it's exciting, and then you have the offside, and it's like and they talked about getting rid of the offside, and I was like, yeah, get rid of the offside. I don't like that at all. But then they won't, and so they're not gonna. At least hockey made some rule changes to make it exciting. When they got rid of the 2-line pass, that opened up the hockey game so much. Those long passes now to the far blue line, probably the most exciting play in hockey. Probably the most exciting play in hockey, I would say. And that's something I never would have thought about doing. So hockey's made some adjustments. They made the zones bigger. How you go into the zone now is a little bit different now. So Ray likes breakdancing. I know that. He's a big fan of breakdancing. He used to do that in high school. He took third in the state finals one time, from what I hear. How you go from breakdancing to rail fanning, I'm not sure, but I guess whatever path you take is a good path to take, right? And Philip says boxing and hockey are tied for second. Okay. Yeah, I saw you playing some hockey there on the channel there. I know you like your hockey. Rob likes football, soccer, and hockey. To me, football translates the best to tabletop. Well, I think baseball translates the best because it's a one-on-one matchup, and then you see where the ball's hit, and then it's another matchup between the fielder and the ball, and it's start and stop. Football's the other one. It's start and stop, and then hockey and basketball are kind of go go go. More hockey than basketball. So it's really kind of hard, I think, to simulate a hockey game because there's so much happening in a hockey game that you just can't put into a card game or a tabletop game or even a computer game. And Rob's big soccer family. Coaching soccer over this. He's got a coach in the family. Very good. And said golf too. Yeah, golf. I think golf is one that can probably handle a little bit better because you're rolling the dice and you're facing elements and you're seeing how well you hit the shot. So I think that would work out well too. I have the app of golf. I just find it to be incredibly. I don't want to say difficult, but there's so many moving pieces in app of golf. I'm just like, I don't know what to do with that. How did I like Football Fury? I loved it. I loved Football Fury. In fact, that's what's right here. So that's what I'm working on right now. As I got my Football Fury, I got my off to the side here. I got my 4 teams. I just put them over here. And these are the coaching cards for Football Fury. And I said, you know something? I am going to round the corners. And that's what I'm doing right now is I'm rounding the corners, or at least attempting to round the corners. And I need to print out the holiday set, so I have 2 more teams. I saw the video last night of Keith and Steve Tower playing that. I know. How come I can't trim that corner? Sometimes. There we go. And he said, "What about Fury Soccer?" I don't know. He's got the Fury Hardball. That's the baseball. I haven't tried that yet. But if it's anything like this, it's probably pretty fun because this is a nice little deviant on football. It's a nice. It's got its own strategies. It's pretty easy to play. You really can't break the game because it is a fictional game with fictional guys and fictional rules. So, no matter what you do, you're really not wrecking it because it's not a football game, So that's what makes it really, really fun. Marco comes by. He loves the app of golf. Haven't played it in a while, and he loves the corner cutter. Yeah. This is great. I mean, look at the difference here. It's just, I just think it's a lot cleaner. It's a cleaner look. I think they handle it a little bit better. You don't get the corners that are all busted. It just sucks sitting here, clicking away for 20 minutes, a half hour or so, depending on how many cards you get. I'm just doing the coaching cards here. And you see how, like, when you stack it up, like that stack just looks so nice with the corners coming off. It really does. It's like a playing card. I mean, that's why playing cards, they don't have the corners. The playing, like if you got a Hoyle, is it Hoyle playing card? The corners are rounded, and it, probably handles a little bit better. So, all right, last one, Mara Tekrukido. So I don't know if this is a Japanese guy. Tekrukido. I'm not sure of the name, but it could be. All righty, and we are done. So there's my corners. Now I got to make sure that I got them all, because sometimes you miss one. Nope. Looking good, looking good. There we go. So what do you think? All the corners are cut. And now I can take my coach's thing and put it back into the box. So now I have my coaching cards. I got my 4 teams. I got my dice. All the playing stuff is in there. So we will close this and slide it back in here. And the other thing I like about the Football Fury here is everything. It's just a nice compact game. Like, I plan on taking this to my family's Christmas gathering and see if my cousin will play, because he likes to do things like that. So we're going to try that, see if that works out at Christmas time. So that is that. So I can get rid of this. I can stop the extra camera and come back to the chat room. And then Rob says, Michael, did you get the cold snap? And he says, no, I didn't. I got it. Mark gave that to me when I was in Canton. And Ron and I played a little bit of it. That was fun. In fact, I started printing out the names. I don't know if you guys saw that I put that on Facebook, that I was printing out more names for the Al Wilson scoreboards. So I printed out more names. I don't know if I can find the picture on that or not. Let's see if I can go to my groups, see if I can pull that picture up and show you. Yep, there it is. All right, see if I can share this right here. Share my screen. So I'm going to share that. And so, yeah, so that's what I did last night, is I printed out some more team names. So it was my second round of team names. And I even added in, Montreal and Toronto, they're obviously, they could be, what was I going to say? They could be, baseball teams. But I see how Calgary's on there. So I made my list here of all the names that I wanted to print out for the scoreboards here. And so I'm going to need, Calgary against Baltimore if I want to play the championship. I think I have 95 or 96 came with the game. So whatever that one is. I did print out. Did I print out San Antonio or anything like that? I don't think so. No, there's a whole bunch of team names from the CFL that I didn't get to, because I think the season I have is a season that they had the American League, the American teams. So, no, I don't have a Vancouver yet. I don't need a Vancouver, because I only have Canadian football, American football, and American baseball. So I don't have any Vancouver anywhere. I think. And unless I get the international teams or something like that for Football Fury, but yeah, no, I don't have anything for hockey yet, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the hockey one or not, because I tend to use for the hockey. I tend to use my helpers on Excel, but maybe if I had, I would use them. And what I love about those Al Wilson 3D6 helpers is the fact that you pull them out and you track everything right there. So I really like that. Michael, good. Michael comes by here. And we've been chatting on email, and we're trying to nail down the East Coast gathering, which I think is going to be in Connecticut. And I think it's going to be the weekend of May 17th and May 18th. Now, May 18th is a Sunday. So Michael said that that was open. So I don't know if it's a 1-day thing, if it's a 2-day thing. I'm not sure how all that works. So I'm gonna still work with Michael on that and try to figure out if we're doing. I would imagine it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday, so people can come down. Friday night, spend Friday night. We'll do Saturday, spend Saturday night, do Sunday, and then they can head out Sundays. Is what I think what we're gonna do. Maybe it will just be 1 day. Maybe we'll just make it a Sunday thing. I don't know. I mean, we're still trying to figure out if we're going to get more than 2 people. I guess Keith from Play said he would come out. I'm pretty sure ST Patrick would ship out too. Um, but if we do it right at that hotel that I stayed at, yeah. Okay. He said he spoke to Keith and he would prefer both days. Okay, good. Um, and we're going to set up some tables at the Groton hockey rink. Probably not. Is Connecticut a long way from Kentucky? It all depends on how fast you drive. you know. So. Oh yeah. So I don't play any soccer, so I don't think I'm going to get the soccer because I'd have no need for that right now. Um, but yeah, no, I don't have any Vancouver printed out yet. Just what I had there. So, and the other one here I printed out. I don't know if I can find that. It's so far back, and I printed out it a while ago. I can show the other names I printed. Oh yeah, how about this? Yeah, let me show you that. So this is the first one I did. So you can see that that's the first round. So those were mostly football. I mean, obviously they work both. They'll work. For any sport really. But that has that city. Hang on a sec. I'm going with a new one here tonight. I have a Polar, and it's a pineapple lemonade tonight. I'm going with a pineapple lemonade here from Polar. So we'll see how this goes. And Ryan says he's going to be there both days. Nice, nice. Yeah, we're going to start promoting that. I think what I might do is I might take a ride down there, Michael. I might take a ride down there again. I'm going to fade this out over here, but these are the first round of names that I did, and they come out pretty good. I thought it kind of has that old vibe that I think Al was going for with his scoreboard here. So I think I'm going to take a ride down there. I'm going to visit my buddy Ray again and take a look at how the rink's coming along. But I'm going to get on and talk to them. I just got to figure out, what day is that going to be? Because like I say, I get every weekend jammed here. So I might even get out during the week sometime and just go to either that or just, give them a call on the phone and talk to them. So, but I want to get an idea what we're looking at as far as, they gave us some prices. I don't know how many people are going to get. We should start advertising it now to figure out, what the hotel costs are going to be, if that's the place indeed we want to go. I think that would be a good place to go. It looked like, when I was there, it looked like there was, a decent sized parking lot. They had a pool, they had a small hot tub, they had a restaurant, although the restaurant wasn't open crazy hours, um, but they did have the room there, and it's right across the street from the casino. And I think there's probably restaurants around there. Is there restaurants around that area? Mike and Ray, that hotel I stayed at, is there a restaurant you could drive to? So for some reason, if that restaurant isn't open at the hotel, is there someplace we can go, or do you have to go to the casino? Or is there someplace around there that you could go? So that's what I want to check out. Is get on there and poke around myself is what I'd like to do. I don't know about this one. Pineapple lemonade. I kind of like the one flavor stuff. When they start combining stuff, I'm not a big fan of it. I like to have the one flavor. Um, so, oh, the golf course has okay. So the golf course has a great restaurant down the road. Okay, as long as it's something that we could drive to, that's not too far away. Because that's the only thing that concerned me about that the hotel there was that when I got there, I got there at 3 o'clock and I was hungry, and they're like, "Yeah, the restaurant opens at 6." I'm like, "I'm hungry now." It's like I want to eat something. It's like, what do you mean you don't have any food here? So, but yeah, we'll poke around. We'll see what's down. Again, the casinos are right there, so if people want to go to the casino. Mystic's down the street, so might not be too bad to get on it and poke around a Mystic if you want to. So, but yeah, I think we should do this. we'll have to come up with some kind of a format. I like the idea of what happened in Canton, where it's just kind of bring your own game and just kind of hang out and mingle and talk to people. We'll have some live video going if we can. Yeah, just playing different games. I think that was the funnest thing that I had down there is just playing the different games. It's like, okay, what game is this? Oh, that's kind of fun. Let's play that game. See if I can match my shirt. There we go. What do you think? So that was the fun thing down there in Canton was playing different games. So well, what is this game? And then somebody can show you the game, like that Football Fury. I mean, I was watching it, and Keith says, "Let's play," because I'll pencil you in for Sunday. So me and him sat down and played. He showed me how the game plays, and it was now I have it, and I'm probably gonna get some more seasons with that and just play it. The season ticket we pulled out that's fun. Who knows? That might be done. And Clay's a Connecticut guy. So maybe Clay would come out in May and show off season ticket. That'd be great, sitting down with him, right? And playing season ticket. That would be sweet. Maybe that could be his launch day. Never know. I'll have to mention it to him. And I would hope he would come out because he's a Connecticut guy. So I really hope he would. Um, and yeah, and that's it. There's the conversations. Just you know, having dinner with people and talking games and talking about what you're playing and what you want to play, what you like, and what you don't like, and why do you like it, why do you don't like it, and it just was wide open. It's just a chance to hang out with people, and some people were playing against each other, and some people weren't. It just was whatever you want to do. That was the fun thing. It's like instead of me coming down here and sitting at this small table, I'm in a big room, and people, I could go and talk to people and we could play a game or two if we wanted to or not. I mean, it was wide open. It was just a real fun time. Um, and negotiate with the hotel for a better rate if you can make a group booking. Yeah, a group booking. Um, yeah, we're gonna have to do all that. I have no idea who's gonna come. I mean, I know the Canton had over 30, but that was built up over years. That was not a first time event. And last year, I don't know how many they had last year. I don't know if they had 9 or 10. I don't remember what it was last year. I thought he said they had 9 or 10 last year, which is weird because they had 30 this year. I mean, if we could get 10 to 12, that I would be thrilled with 10 or 12. Go down there and hang out and meet people that you only know online and play some games and learn some new games. And maybe people will bring their favorite game and I'll be like, hey, show me this. I keep hearing about this game. Show me this game. Show me this game. What is the deal? And so that's what I'm looking forward to with that, because it looks like I was hoping to go to Cooperstown at the end of March, but it looks like I have to travel that weekend for the roller hockey finals, and I kind of need to do that. Unfortunately, it's just kind of how it's working out. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that I have to travel that weekend for that. So I'll have to go to the Cooperstown Hall of Fame for baseball at another time and do something there. So I'll miss that one, but we'll have another East Coast one in Connecticut. So that is that. So, I think we got Patriots Jets tonight, right? On Thursday night football. I forgot this football game every night of the week. I want a Fury football. I got to take a look here. We got, when I get Fury football here, right? Let me see. Assemble your league and watch his team square off to be crowned the Football Fury champion. Yep. So I think what we need to do is we need to come up with a schedule, and they can play every night. Right, we'll get a bunch of teams in Football Fury, and they'll play like a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. Every single night is a Football Fury game in this world, in this fictional world. That could be kind of fun. That could be kind of fun. So, but anyway, as we get closer to the day, we'll start narrowing down details. But I think that's what we're looking at. So it's the what was that? Is it the Holiday Inn or is that a Hilton? Hilton Inn. I don't know if it's a Holiday Inn or a Hilton Inn. I forget which one it was. I think it was a Holiday Inn. I don't know. Maybe it was a Hilton. It began with an H. That's all I know. It began with an H. And so I'll probably have to either give him a call, take a ride down there too, poke around. Maybe I'll meet Mike down there again. We'll grab dinner and storm some ideas. Take a bunch of pictures too, so we can make a conversation about that. Um, team name submissions. No, they're already done. The team names are already done for very football, but maybe a league and division names might need. That could be kind of fun. Let's just see what that does there. Where's my signal dropping? Is everybody putting on Netflix at 7:30 at night in the neighborhood? Could be. So anyway, well, I'm gonna jump out here because I'm gonna go watch a little bit of the football game tonight. Oh, wait a second, it's on Amazon, right? Oh, I hate it when they're on Amazon. I don't like that. I usually don't watch them if they're on Amazon. And I want to get ready because I want to watch Keith at 9 o'clock talk about his second season in football. That could be kind of fun. And yeah. All right. So the ball is rolling. The ball is rolling May 17th, May 18th in Connecticut, just north of Mystic, right near the Foxwood Casino. I think that's what we're looking at. So that could be the tentative plan. I just gotta shore up some details with them and figure out how we're gonna do it, and see who's gonna go, see what kind of people we can get, what kind of attendance, and it's gonna be a real fun thing. I hope it is. And Thomas over here says, I like to find a game of cards with college football. So many great on YouTube. Trying to think who does the college. See, I don't do the college that much. I know Downey Games has some college teams and seasons. I don't really do the college all that much, so I can't really help you with that. But anyway, oh, it's the Hilton Garden Inn. Okay, so that's what it is. The Hilton Garden Inn. And I forget the name of the city now that we were looking at, but yeah, I'll have to go check that out. Michael sent me some emails today, so I'm going to check out the emails. I'll go back online and look at the place again, and maybe I'll go down with my camera and take some photos and try to, you know, get the next step going. And maybe I'll go down and spend the night. Maybe me and the wife will go down and spend the night down there or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how things pan out. But I know next few months I am busy, but I do need to find some time to really kind of get down there and do that. Or maybe Michael could swing down there and take a bunch of pictures there and send them up. And we could put them online and get an idea what the rooms look like. I know they have them on the website, but it's always better to take them yourself. So anyway, all right, I'm jumping out. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go put my little corner rounder away. I got my coaches all rounded. I like them rounded. I wasn't sure if I was gonna round the edges, and I do like the rounded corners on them. I don't like rounded edges on everything, but I think they do make a lot of things look really nice. So that is done. It's football time. Keith's coming on a little bit later on tonight to do his thing, so I'm gonna watch some of that, and then I'm off to the rinks this weekend. I'll be at 4 or 5 different rinks. It's gonna be fun. Broadcasting season starts. I'm Dave. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.